Hi, my name is Tiarna and I'm a chiropractor here at Ohana Chiropractic. Today I'm going to be talking about HRV, more specifically about what it is, why we measure it, and how we measure it. So HRV stands for heart rate variability, and put simply, it's basically the measurement between each heartbeat and how this varies throughout the day. Our HRV is controlled by our autonomic nervous system. Our autonomic nervous system is responsible for involuntary visceral processes such as heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, and respiration. Our autonomic nervous system is also broken into two separate components. We've got our sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for our fight and flight response, and our parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for our rest and digest response. Our HRV varies throughout the day depending on what activities we're doing and what part of our autonomic nervous system is more dominant. So when we are exercising or in a stressful situation, what happens is our HRV will naturally decrease. This is because in these activities, we require the heart to pump more blood around the body to meet oxygen demands of the body. When this happens, our heart rate increases and the time between each heartbeat will decrease. Therefore, so does our HRV. When we're in a more chilled and relaxed state, what we find is our heart rate will decrease. And therefore, the time between each heartbeat will increase. And therefore, our HRV will increase. So put simply, our body naturally changes its HRV. When we're in stressful situations or performing physical activity, our HRV will decrease. And when we are in a more relaxed state, our HRV will increase. So why would we check HRV? HRV can be a great way to monitor sleep, recovery, performance, and overall health, as it gives us a good indication of how our autonomic nervous system is coping and reacting to different life stresses. Someone who is naturally fit and healthy will have a higher resting HRV. Therefore, HRV is a good way to monitor overall well-being and fitness, because as we change different aspects of our life to be healthier, whether that be to exercise more, to eat better, or to reduce the stress in our lives, our resting HRV will begin to increase. If the body is constantly under stress and in a prolonged fight or flight state, the HRV can remain low, even in states of rest and relaxation. A consistently low HRV is a warning of our body systems, and it's linked to increased mortality and disease. Low HRV is a risk for hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and chronic fatigue, and can also have a big impact on our mood, anxiety, and mental health. So how do you measure HRV? Conveniently for us this day and age, there are many different easily accessible heart rate monitoring devices on the market that also measure HRV. These devices often attach around the chest, around the wrist, or on the finger. Some examples would be our polar heart rate sensor, which athletes often attach around their chests for long events. Others would be Fitbits and Garmin watches. So knowing what you know now, why not try introducing some meditation or more mindful relaxation into your daily routine and see what effects this has on your body's nervous system and your HRV. Do this over a day or even over a week and see what changes you can make.